This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They strike first in this national title bout. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. Runner takes off to his right. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Five-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Back to throw. It's Speck. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that is a great throw. But first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball. and he put it right on the money.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Fletcher. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The completion makes it second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Sayan. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Hands off to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Canes line it up with 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Well, no surprise from an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner is brought down. Dropping back. It's Beck. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun running play call. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
the second down play. Here the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Shotgun, he hands it off. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about in the first half, this back is having a big day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Handoff to the single back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And 3rd and short, try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Beck. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Joseph. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's a keeper. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff heading left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Can they keep this championship game drive going? On the 11th play, they've got 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's Lyle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense. On the field. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And There's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been in a
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To the air, it's back. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pounding away with the run game. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Finds room at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead back within 2 scores. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Here comes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles and going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play.